Hey everyone, welcome! Today we're going to dive into something pretty special called Star Hindis. It's this fascinating media initiative that's built on a simple, but honestly an incredibly powerful idea. But before we get into the details, let me just ask you this. What if every single story, no matter where it came from in the world, could speak directly to you, in a language that you share with millions of other people? I mean, just think about all the news, the knowledge, the art you might be missing out on right now. It's a huge question, and it's the exact problem that Star Hindis is trying to solve. So, what's their answer to that big question? Well, at its heart, the mission is to become a kind of universal storyteller for the super-connected world we all live in. So here's the core promise. Star Hindis takes all this amazing content from literally every language you can think of, from breaking news to timeless stories, and brings it to you. And the magic really is how they deliver it, through a clear Hindi voiceover with text available in all sorts of Indian scripts. It's all about tearing down those language barriers to unlock a whole world of information for everyone. Now, to really get what they're doing here, we've got to break down the name itself. Because it's not just a brand, you know? It's basically their whole mission statement packed right into two little words. First up, star. Now, when you hear that, you might be thinking celebrities or fame, but that's not it at all. In this context, a star is a highlighted voice. It's about putting a big spotlight on a story or a perspective that really matters and amplifying it so that everybody can hear it. And next, we have Hindi. And this part is really, really important to understand. This whole project isn't about pushing one language over any other. When they say Hindi, they're actually talking about Hindustani, that widely understood shared language of the masses. It was picked for a very specific reason, to be a linguistic bridge to connect millions of people all across the subcontinent. But, okay, the vision doesn't just stop with one shared language. No way. That's just the starting block. The real ambition here is to create an entire network. You could almost call it a constellation of voices. And this bigger vision comes to life through something called the Star Hindi Language Series. So what are these? They're basically dedicated regional channels. Each one uses its own local language for the voiceover. So you get that same big unifying mission, but it's delivered with this totally authentic local flavor. And just look at the scale of this network. It's honestly so impressive. It literally spans the entire subcontinent. You've got Tamil and Malayalam down in the south, Punjabi and Gujarati out west, Bengali and Assamese in the east, and of course major languages like Urdu. It's just an incredible commitment to linguistic diversity. That's 14, a total of 14 distinct languages, each getting its own platform. I mean, that right there tells you everything you need to know about the massive scale and ambition behind this whole project. So, how does this all fit together? How do you connect that one shared language with so many individual voices? Well, that's where the unifying vision comes in. Here's the core philosophy put as simply as possible. And it's such a beautiful balance, isn't it? You get the realness, the authenticity, and the nuance of local voices telling the stories that matter to their communities, but they're sharing universal stories that can connect with absolutely everyone. It's really the best of both worlds. And it all comes together in this one super powerful tagline. One vision, many voices, every story, everywhere. It just perfectly captures the entire mission, right? A single clear goal, to make knowledge accessible to everyone, powered by a whole multitude of diverse voices, making sure that no story gets left behind and no corner of the world is left out. So we'll end with this thought. The whole idea of Star Hindis is to amplify voices, and that really brings the question right back to you. If your voice was the star, if it was the one being highlighted for the whole world to hear, what story would you tell? It's a powerful thing to think about. Thanks so much for joining me.